Dashti Layli, Afghanistan. On November the 30th and December the 1st, 2001, 2,000 Taliban soldiers gave up en masse, right? And the Northern Alliance called us and said, what do we do with all these guys? We don't have room for them. So we told them, put them in trucks, take them out to the desert, and just hold them there until we can divide them up and send them to smaller jails all around the country. And if we have to, we can send some to Pakistan. But
there were no air holes in the containers. There was no food. There was no water.
And of the 2,000,
14 survived.
And one of the 14 said that when they opened the trucks in the desert,
the bodies fell out like sardines from a can.
And I get a call from a kind of a prominent human rights activist, and he said he wanted to see me, but it had to be private. So we went to Johns Hopkins University. There was a classroom that wasn't being used. We met there, and he said, listen, I have a witness who was 12 years old at the time, and he was hiding behind a rock, and he saw what happened when they opened the trucks and the bodies fell out. I said, okay. And he said, but what's new is...
He says that there were two men there wearing blue jeans and black t-shirts, and they were speaking English.
So I wrote a letter to the agency, and I asked, for clarification, were any CIA personnel on site? 6 weeks later, a colleague comes into my office and he says, hey, you got a response from the agency to your letter. I said, I didn't see any response from the agency. I just checked my mail an hour ago. And he said,
they classified it top secret. It's down in the vault.
I said, top secret? I said, well, what did it say? And he says,
it says go fuck yourself.